We are waiting with bated breath for Cassandra to bring down the hurt. We've had some traders come through and not trade with us because they were too busy taking on the ball o centipedes that has parked itself at our front door. But we've been cleaning up our storage space quite effectively, and just generally making some slight improvements and tidying ups and the like. I should start looking out for a few more telescopes just because they're a good recreation item. I don't know if these prestige robes are ever going to get sold. We so rarely have buyers for them. That is, buyers who have any money. That has certainly become our plight. Is we have far more to sell than people to sell things to. And we could start, doing that caravan thing and going out there and trying to find trading opportunities and carrying things back. We probably should do that. Things are quiet enough on the home front that there would be no harm. Green has been making a lot of really mediocre art, I feel like. That one is excellent. That one's normal. Good, excellent, good. Yeah, a lot of good sculptures. And I've been kind of keeping my eye out for... Ooh, we do have another tinfoil. Really? The event that is happening is Mad Deer. This is ridiculous. They're not going to do anything. That was the most non-event event I think I have ever had the pleasure of not eventing. I don't know, but that was yeah, that's the second. It seems like tonight is mech clusters and mad animals, where mad animals is probably the least threatening single event that can happen. So, word of inspiration. Oh, do you have to be... Oh, no, there's word of inspiration. Let's see. You have word of inspiration. You have word of inspiration. You have word of inspiration. Oh, white could use word of inspiration. Berserk. We're gonna get white nice and kitted out. Oh, white already knows Neuroquake. Does Beebor know Neuroquake? No. Let's get that one going. Ah, Skip is a very valuable one, so I'm gonna hang on to that for the time being. Beebor, do you have Berserker Pulse? You do not. Oh, Burden Beebor is another good one for you if you don't already have it. White, do you know Berserk? Yes. Kenta knows Berserk, but not Berserk Pulse. I don't know that I still have a Berserk Pulse. There might also be one in the armory, since I haven't been doing a very good job. Oh, there's Berserk Pulse for Kenta. Green has all the goodies. Yeah, we're not building the awesome structure game. Sorry in advance. I'd like to get another inspired creativity on green. for a matching piece to this this golden sculpture. A goose's parabolic. Have I read this one? Brutally disabling a goose with passionate rage. You'll love to see it. Yeah, we are still sitting on more fungus than we know what to do with. See, one thing we could do is we could very briefly... Okay, so here's an idea. So we have this zone, but this zone is very easy to do. If we do a stockpile zone like that, and then we grab one of these, and now we have... Okay, so they'll be loaded. And now I think I can actually just delete this and replace the growing zone. Oh, I've already messed it up. It is glorious. Return this to fungus. And I do think that it had a name. Nutrifungus. There we go. It has been returned to its former glory, but we will have a transport pod just full of a lot of fungus that people will slowly transfer over. Oh, they're taking it from here? Well, the bears will work their magic. I really hope we get a twofer here, because if we don't, then we've had a very quiet evening in terms of events. But maybe that's just the game being very intuitive and knowing exactly what I needed, which was a chill day. The weekend was full and long and was long and full of terrors. Full and long with terrors. Nope, that's not the one I'm going for. And this is a nice change of pace. Just a colony working incredibly well, storing away its fungus for the winter. Which is going to be a very labor-intensive ordeal, I'm starting to realize. Although I guess... Oh yeah, so it looks like the bears can't load directly, because they're just replenishing this. And then... decided to put some lights on the outside pathways, just in our ongoing quest. I'm very excited for tomorrow's stream. We'll be getting back into the last spell with an all-new patch that I believe is going to contain more than just the perks update that has been available on the beta branch. So there's going to be more exciting things coming down the pipe from the last spell. I can't wait either, Curious. I think it's going to be very interesting. I want to do a I don't think you and I have talked since, but I had a oh, was chat not working for a second there? That's alarming if true. I had a video on the Darkest Dungeon patch that that on YouTube picked up some steam. I got like around 1,000 views on it, something like that. And it was just like it was going over all of the new paths that they've added to the game. And had a lot of fun making that one, and I would love to do something similar for the perks for the last spell, but collecting all of the perks is going to take a while, and I don't feel like I am knowledgeable enough yet to do that. Oh, weird. Curious. Yeah, have you been going back to Skull much? 'Cause I'm tempted. I'm very tempted to revisit Skull and see what that's all about. Because I had a great time with that game, and I know that they've changed it quite substantially since my last playthrough. It used to feel very feast or famine. So if they've made it a little more like oh, we got some visitors coming by. If they've made it a little less extremely, you're either steamrolling or you're getting steamrolled, that would be very interesting to me. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna add in. Maybe that triangle strategy game I'll toss in just to see what it's all about. Because I have a hankering for something strategy. I feel like. Oh, you guys are gonna have a bad time. Wow. Chisk had a very impressive set of skills. Scrooge, oof. Well, they didn't last very long. You win some and you lose some. Oh, this isn't a smoothed wall, so I can't light it up. So Act 3 and 4 were just like, so my recollection is Act 3 and 4 were especially Act 4 was a just staggering difficulty hike, right? Like the game stopped feeling fun, and very few games were found to be viable at that like stage of the game. Oh, there's a siege. All right. Oh, well, that's not a very convenient place to be getting sieged from, is it? Okay, let's man the mortars. Okay, Elliot's out of commission. Morrison, do you got good shoots? No. Bangs, you're mediocre shooting. White will be our third. Hold fire. Wow, you guys you're really tucked in there, aren't you? I don't really want to target one of them. I'd rather target the space. Okay, let's let loose the dogs of war here. Okay, Valentin is first to market. And he knocks down Jan. Okay, that was a bad shot. Okay, that was a good shot. They are attacking the colony, So that's good. Let's we can hold off a second because they have a long run. The beauty of sieges is that they don't after the siege they do not breach. Giggles, I'm sorry, Giggles. All right, so I'm hoping that they are going to come in and find themselves running crosswise of this this crew, but I think, unfortunately, it's time to wake everybody up, just in case they don't end up having a good. They don't end up running too crosswise of the baddies. Okay, Musto, take a step back. All right, I like the looks of this. We'll see how many actually come in. They're using this space as oh yeah, triple rocket launcher. We love to see it. All right. All right, this probably couldn't have gone much better. It does look like we lost one unstable power cell. But where's the fire? Okay, yeah, they're gonna mess up our geothermal more than likely. But and I think that the mech cluster is going to win because their shield is not going to run out, and these guys' shield is, and yeah, they're doing a much better job. Sorry, Grizzly Bear, you were in a bad place. All right, they're fleeing, so. So I'm going to allow this, and we should be able to get our bears working on this ASAP so we don't lose much. Oh, we did. Another turret did go down there, and yeah, there's not a lot left here, but 12 centipedes is still nothing to sneeze at. All right, we don't need to be on high alert anymore. So the reason that I moved to get the bears processing this as soon as possible is just that the packaged survival meals are worth something, and they get eaten by wildlife rather rapidly. And those big raids bring in a lot. More fountains to repel the holy debuff. I only half remember the holy debuff, if I'm being honest. That's bad, I know. I should remember more, but I just remember getting decimated. That's about all I have any recollection of. But yeah, I guess the face roll that I remember is just like when you got, there was that scythe skull that was just so staggeringly powerful. And there were a few of those that if you got the right combination of those, the right trinkets, they were called something different. The right quintessence, that's what it was. You were just so powerful. All right, well, that siege was surprisingly uneventful thanks to the still 13 centipedes. No, 12 centipedes now. So they did kill one centipede. 3 of the 4 unstable power cells still remains. And we are still trying to load this up to the gills with fungus. Since we still just have so much. At this point, we could probably use some EMPs to... Actually, is the high shield still present? The low shield is still present. Oh, and is that it? So maybe we could just... Maybe it's time for us to finish off this this one. The shields make things so inconvenient. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna blow up this this shield unit here. Assuming that it is not currently defended by another one. Fire away, Valentin. There we go. I think that might be... That might be it for shields, so the next attack will be on even footing. That may also mean that these unstable power cells are much less defended. And now that I've lit this outside area, I feel like I should just make it part of the home zone and get it cleaned up along with everything else. So we got almost 5,000 fungus in here, and we still have more fungus than can be counted. So I'm good with that. It got some of it out of the way. I expect the Amboss will come up here and make quick work of this, I guess. Just while we're at it. Like areas like this, there's very little value to having. Oh, that's... I'm going to cancel that bit there. Yeah, and I'm gonna do all of this area just so that as we run back and forth between this, we're not transporting more filth. Because we certainly have the steel reserves for this. Even though I don't know that these are in our work zone. Mostly they are. Pete's Shack of Treasures has been lost. The heartbreak is incalculable. But yeah, I think I'm actually going to leave it there. We'll do the floor installation in the next one. But yeah, I'm feeling like we had some interesting action here, and it was a relatively quiet one.